weeks. So before starting my journey to become a software developer, I had a career in the automotive industry. And on a daily basis, I got to use a variety of customer relationship tools. Some were good, some not so much. Majority were pretty clunky, and they were all extremely expensive. So as such, I became very interested in what it would take to actually design such a tool. And over the last couple of weeks, I've done just that. So let's dive in. We start on the dashboard where you see your most recent clients, as well as any current and upcoming appointments. From here on, you can add a new client in. Client ID is actually generated by the database based on the last customer that was entered. Next up, we have daily tasks. These are just like follow-up activities and appointments that you have for the day. You can also see what you have upcoming in the future, or take a look at any activities that you may have missed in the past to catch up on. Then we have the clients tab, which is essentially your whole client database. You can also look up customers through search, so they'll show up right there. You got your leads. So leads are typically any customers that didn't come to your store through the door, or maybe through your service department. So these are typically online leads. You can actually go in and into any of these clients, see any communications that you may have had with them in the past, change any information that may be wrong, delete a client if you wanted to, as well as email and text them as such. So if you take a look, we have a little text message app that's integrated, and you can actually send out texts straight from here. Take a second to load. I'm not sure if you've just seen my notification, but I did just get that text on my Mac, and boom, shows up right there. You could take a look at all of the inventory in the store and sort of scroll through it as well as a functional mailbox. So if you take a look at it, it takes a second to load, and here are all of the emails that you sent out and received. And you can actually send out emails straight from here as well. And that wraps it up for the functionality of my app, and I'm ready to take any questions.
Could you talk to us a bit more about what it was like working with that text message integration?
Sure. It's actually an awesome API called Twilio. It's very easy to work with, especially if you're familiar with Ruby. And it's a free trial, so you're welcome to send out, I think, like a couple hundred texts before they start charging you.
Great. And would you say there was any difference with getting that happening between like the browser versus your phone?
Well, yeah, absolutely. So since your phone kind of does all of the magic for you as far as receiving and sending out text messages and keeping it in its own internal database, here you have to build the database and be ready to accept those text messages from the web, which was an interesting experience.